me sign into the chat. Ah, no. Alright, I think. Yes, alright, good. What's going on, guys? What's going on, William? Copying this link. I'm going to drop it in the group real fast. I'm going to drop it in the group. The Flash is live. Not lice, live. We'll post that drawing up real fast. I'm going to tag these couple guys that got a couple personals. There are a couple personal guys real quick, so I'm going to tag them. Let me make sure my volume's down before I click on the post. I don't know if they're going to be here. I just told David and what's it called that I'll open them right at the beginning. And I remember the other night it wasn't even letting me tag David, was it? It wasn't even letting me tag David. David Littleford. Nah, it's a whole different dude, so it didn't even let me tag David. So I'm not worried about him. I told him I'll open it right at the beginning, so he's going to be first. And then we got Christopher with the... David's got the Legends box. Christopher's got the Elements box. And Brandon has the free jersey. The free jersey. Guys, I was trying to hold out as long as I could for them two that are borderline. There are two that are so close. I was holding out as long as I can. I'll update them throughout, and hopefully they'll both go. There he is. There's Brandon. All right, so there's Christopher and Brandon. I got them two tagged already, so now I'm going to go back to the group, and I'm going to drop on what's ripping tonight. I'm going to drop this live link on what's ripping tonight. So what's going? What's going? NT Baseball's going tonight. NT Baseball's going tonight. I did get the trade that you guys made. There was a trade. I did get it. That's David's Legends box. That's going. Upper Deck Extended Hockey, number 1 and number 2 are going. Box 1 and 2 are going. Both of them that were posted. I do got 2 more. I do have 2 more of them. I'm going to do them the same way. The Capitals are free. I tagged Christopher for his elemental box. Dynamite is so close, guys. It's so close. It's just too many. It's just too many. It's just too many. It's 5 people, like 10 spots, 11 spots. The full size is going. The full size is going. That's going to go first after the personals. After the personal drawings. Midnight, the 2-box Midnight's going. 2-box Midnight's going. I didn't rearrange the back, so the back's just all jacked up right now. I'll rearrange that in a minute. I tried waiting for the pop case. That and the what's it called? I was really waiting on them, but they didn't make it. Upper Deck 2's going tonight. The up extended, the second box is going. And the only thing's not filled. The only thing's not filled right now is the Revolution basketball. Guys, that's so cheap. Such an insane product with the basketball kabooms. And I'm giving it under retail as a break. I mean, $7 a random team. That's $210 a box. It's $280. I don't know. I'm trying to give it to you. And Select Football's got like 3 teams left. Select Football has like 3 teams. The Bears, the Falcons, and the Patriots. Guys, Caleb and Rome, Penix, May. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's there. So now let me go to here. Let me go here now real fast, and let me tag everybody. Let me tag everybody real fast. It is a few of them, so give me a minute. It is a few of them, so give me a minute. But I will get everybody tagged up. We'll get everybody tagged up, and then we'll start some ripping. Cody, both Davids. Both Davids need a tag. Mike G. Greg. Brian. James gets a at. I know that already. He does show up. It just takes a minute. I think I'm tagging the right James anyway. I don't know. Maybe not. Jess needs a tag. We got Cody. We got Greg. Michael needs a tag. Jeff Hartman, I can't tag. We know that already. Andy needs a tag. Where's Mr. DeClue at? I think I got to add him. I think I got to add him for some reason. At least part of the way. And then once I get his name going, it pops up. Jeff, Mike G, we got already. Andy. Bill didn't get tagged yet. Bill didn't get tagged. Murphy's in this. Murphy's in this one. We got Brad already. Scott's in this one. A couple people are in all of them. All right, that was the NT baseball. The midnight. The midnight's definitely going tonight. Jeff needs a tag. Todd W needs a tag. Williams here. KP needs a tag. Phil's in this one. Cody I already tagged. Brandon I already tagged. Ricky needs a tag. Ricky needs an at. Is Ricky going to show up tonight? Make me type his whole name in. No, Ricky's not showing up tonight. That's odd. Alright, Ricky's not showing up. Hold on. Bill, we already got tagged. JGB, I didn't tag yet. Kendall didn't get tagged yet. Mr. Cunningham didn't get tagged yet. Scott did. Williams here. Ralph did. David did. I need Ricky. Why isn't this letting me tag Ricky all of a sudden? M-E-N-E-N-E-Z. Nope, it's not letting me tag Ricky. Alright, so I can't tag Ricky. That was midnight. Full size. Full size. We got David already tagged. Michael's already tagged. Jarrett P needs a tag. Mr. Sanchez needs a tag. Scott's already tagged. Catherine needs a tag. I got to at Catherine, it looks like. No, I think if I put the last name. Nope, it's not working tonight. There's Catherine. Mr. Campbell. And I already tagged Mr. Cunningham. Alright, then we got the upper deck boxes. The upper deck boxes. I'm going to drop that list real fast, and then I'm going to start again on the upper deck boxes. I'll just try to remember the people that I already tagged. Dan Bryan was already tagged. David was already tagged. Richard wasn't. Mr. Gomez. Dan. Craig wasn't. Theo wasn't. Jess was. Brian was. John O wasn't. Brian was, and Dan was. All right, Hockey Box 2. Hockey Box 2. Richard, Ralph, Corey. Corey B needs a tag. William, Gary, Ricky. It's not letting me tag. Philip, I tagged already. Corey, William. All right, that's everybody. That's all the tags. Guys, I will check them other two. I will check them other two. What's going on, Christopher? What's going on, Brandon? I'm looking up now. David is here. All right. I mean, yeah, David is here. Some reason it don't let me tag some of you guys. David, you're one of them. But yeah, so all three of the personal guys are here. That's awesome. That don't happen too often. That don't happen too often. And guys, just a heads up, I did save you guys a little misery. I did open that last Pop Century box. Like I said, I didn't get to open any this year. I really wish you guys stuck me with the last four boxes, but you didn't. You didn't. I did open the last box. Like I said, I saved you guys some misery. I'll show you the box. Here is the box right here. So my 101 proof was Joey Fantone. I think he's from some boy band, one of them Backstreet Boys or something, some John. I did get a plate. I did get a plate of Clark, Chevy Chase. Sally Kirkland, have no clue. Absolutely no clue. 3 of 8. Wanya Morris, 10 of 15. William Shatner, his autos, he signs 80 million copies of everything. 4 out of 4 on the Shatner. It is inscribed something. And Sarah Michelle Gellar, 177 out of 500. 500, huh? So yeah, this is on card. So we did get 2 on cards. There was no what's it called, and Leaf says it right on their John. Watch this. Hold on. Did I save it still? Did I still save it? Yeah, I'm looking for a car, guys. Looking for a car for my daughter. She comes home. All right, here we go. Pop Century. 1 pearl signature in every case. 2 multi-signature cards in every case. We did get both of them. We had that awesome triple, and we did have a double in the beginning. And 2 on cards. We did get that because the Michelle Gellar's on card, and the one that came in case was an on card. We did not get a pearl signature. Did not. 100%. It's a redemption. It's a mystery redemption. Did not get it. So I kind of, yeah, that box was kind of beat. Not going to lie. I mean, they're going to go up on eBay. They're going to probably go up on eBay. What's going on, Corey? David, you're still here, right? David, you commented a minute ago. And then I said, yous are all here, and then I don't see David no more. David, yours is the oldest sitter. We're going to get into yours first. You did win box 50 out of 100 on the Legend series. I do got one more left, number 62 back there. Victor said he wanted it as a personal. That's why I didn't post it. If he doesn't want it, I'm going to post it up the same way as this, the 1250. Dirt cheap, just to blow them out. Dirt cheap, just to blow these Legends. I brought in 4 of them because they were a cheaper box. I wanted to do the Stasher Pass. You guys didn't see eye to eye with me on it, so we're going to give them away pretty much. We need to pull something yellow. David, box 50 out of 100. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you for helping fill it. And congratulations. We're in. What are we watching? Why did I put this on? Hold on. Let me go to last real fast. I'd rather watch poker. I got Shark Tank on. I'd rather watch the poker tour. All right, David. Oh, hold on. Bad angle, guys. Speak up. Very bad angle. All right. Good luck, sir. Good luck. We need a yellow card. We're looking for gold. I see red. Hey, it's still a card. It's still a hit. It's still for what? $12.50. I said that with all this Hit Parade repack, we do, I guarantee the card's worth more than the spot price. I'll buy it back for the spot price on anything. David, good luck. Card number 16. Now, if that was card 116, that'd be pretty cool. I probably would have gave you the other. No, I'm only joking. But that would have been pretty cool. I probably would have had to buy it off you. In a Gem Mint 10. Slide her over. Let's slide her over. 2022 Pokemon Sword and Shield. Radiant Tazarina. Tazarina. Silver Tempest. Okay. Okay, she looks like a little... And that is a Gem Mint 10. What did I miss in these comments? Did Brian pick in his Funkos? No, he didn't. He did not yet. He did not yet. And that I'd run. That I would run because only one person knows on it, so I would run that. And it's Brian, so... The case of what's it called? The Dynamite. There's like 5 people and it's like 12 spots. Oh, Brandon answered. Thank you, Brandon. I want to too, and like I said, if the 3 guys pick, I think it's Brian, and then I don't know, and then Scott. Ryan, Scott, or Ryan picked already. Brian and Scott on the Gem Mint 10. David, not a bad one, sir. Congratulations. I need a box tonight because we got some cards tonight. So I need a box. Let me see what we got here. Alright, cheese box. Cheese box right there. There's my red card that's gone. Alright, Christopher, you just won yours tonight. I'm going to do Brandon's jersey. Because that should have went the other night too. I'm going to do that, his jersey. But this is 97 of 100 for Christopher. That was the last box of that. Brandon, jersey 6. It was a nice case. It kind of ruined my repack a little bit. It kind of, not ruined it because my repack was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. But it kind of put a little nub on it because we pulled Steph out of this case. Like, come on. And I had that frame Steph as like, yeah, these were all going to be like, wow, okay. We pulled a Steph 2 nights earlier. Like, Brandon, you are still here, right? I seen you been commenting the whole time, so I'm going to assume you're still here. This is box 6 out of the case. Good luck, sir. All right. Scott and I actually, the case before this, I think I did baseball, and I stopped the free one, and I just did I did that, so, and I kind of forgot when I posted the first basketball jersey. I could have did the basketball jersey the same way, just straight solid full case, instead of giving a free one away, like we did with that one other case. I kind of forgot, and I probably, yeah. What's going on, Brian? He's picking. Post it on the joint. I'll update it. Just give me a minute. I'll update it. Let me do these personals first, and then I'll go update it. Brandon, good luck. It's a decent one. Hey, we take Worthy for free. We take James. Not a bad one. We take James Worthy for free. Congratulations. Nice one. Trust me, there's way worse it could have been. There's way worse on that list. We take him. Congratulations, Brandon. Thank you, guys. Thank you for filling the 5. Thank you for filling the 5. They did go a little slow. This time, but hey, you just did it. You just filled them. Let's print it out on this printer down here. Oh, this stuff for her. Okay, I gotta fill that out. All right, Chris. Like I said, this 338, box 97 out of 100. This is the last elemental that we have in stock. No, thank you for taking spots in the 5. That's why I give you 6. It isn't actually a giveaway. The 5 are jacked up a little bit, but it still works out to like when I do single jerseys. I used to do 10 at $16, so it's 160 a jersey. This way, if you break it down to the 1650 time blah 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 and divide it by the 6, it comes out to like 148 a jersey. So I'm actually $12 less per jersey. You know, times 6, that's $80, right? Cheaper for the case, and I'm giving one away for free. So I just think it's pretty cool. I just think that it's, you know, Christopher. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Box 97 out of 100. Elemental Series 2. Elemental Series 2. I guess these are all the elements in the Pokemon game. Like, yeah, that's why it's called Elemental. You get one of the. Okay. I get it, kinda. I'm learning it a little bit. I'm gonna do that. Oh, you've updated it. You can update lists whenever you want. You can update lists whenever you want for me. I would not mind the help. I know you can't mark them paid. You can't help that part, but hey, any one is. Any one is. That's not red. That's not red. That's definitely not red. That's definitely not red. And it's not blue. Doll. Doll. Wow, 2 boxes in and we hit one. 2 boxes tonight and we hit one. I don't remember. Yeah, I could go check, but. Well, you got one of the big boys. You got one of the big boys. Congratulations. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Let's see what we got. Who won the other elemental? Was it you? But I go by number order, guys. You guys can always tell that. I didn't update that back wall or nothing. Like I need to pull the NT out. Select, you guys are bugging me on select. You just don't want it. You just don't want it. You did. Christopher. Good luck. Card number 132. 132 on the Gem Mint 10. Gem Mint 10. Let's go to this side. Let's go over here a little bit. 2024 Pokemon SVP. I don't know it. It's probably like Silver Violet Pony or something. English edition. Greninja. No way. Oh, in the special illustration collection? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like I know what that means. Like I have any clue what that means. But I remember Greninja. Yo, that is bad. Yo, we take that. Sick card. Sick card. Let's get a little pop count on this one. If they had it as their John, it's got to be a decent pop count. If they had it as one of their Johns. I can't see it being like 80,000 like all the other ones. Jeez. 9,391 is the pop count in tens. Holy smoke. It's still a crazy value card. It's still a crazy value card. Let's see what the ladder has it at. Let's see what the ladder has it at real fast. Here we go, wasting time. I got so many breaks to do tonight. I don't have time to be wasting, but I'm wasting time. Not coming up on the ladder. Sick card. Sick card. Nope. This way. Let me get rid of this mouse. This computer mouse is right here, and I'm afraid I'm going to hit it and jack something up. The 10 Greninja. Nice one. Definitely a nice one, Chris. Definitely a nice one. Congratulations. All right, where are we at now? Where are we at? They were our personals. They were our personals. Let me do the board. Let me do the board real fast. Let me do the board real fast. It's NT baseball. I gotta clear here a little bit, so hold on. NT baseball. This is posted. You guys ain't filling. This ain't that. Select's posted. You guys ain't filling. We'll move that over there with this. We'll put Zards here for a minute. Oops. We'll go 151 there. Midnight's going tonight. We got Thunderbolts. 2 of these are going tonight. And then we'll put Thunderbolt right here for now. We'll just put one up. We'll leave that one there. No, we'll leave that one here. Right there. There we go. Alright. Alright, now where we at? Now where we at? We gotta go back up a little bit. We just gotta pull this back. Alright. I think I got everything. Alright, give me. Whoa, hold on. I'm gonna go update it right now. I wanted to get the stuff. Give me a second. Breaking tonight. Now the Dynamite. Too many people. L on Carmen. Carmen, it's 5 people. They're all solid, but it's 12 spots. That's a third of the box. Phil Pay. Okay, here we go. All right, Brian picked Pacino. Let me grab this list real fast. Let me put good pick, Brian. Good pick. Definitely a good pick. I was a little shocked that he wasn't picked when I dropped the people that were left. I mean, he's right on top. I was like, wow, he's not picked. Okay. And Scott, you picked Stone Cold. Another nice one. I'm putting your name on. I'm putting Scott. I'm putting you picked yourself. Stone Cold. All right, so there's that list. Let me take them Jones off of this list. I'm going to run it real fast. This way, in case you guys want to do any trading. In case you guys want to try to make any trades. So I'll run it real fast. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm running the list, too, because it didn't say straight fill. I mean, it didn't say pick a number. It didn't say anything. So some guys didn't give numbers. Some guys did. I'm running the list, too. So we're going to go here. Let me just make sure where we're at. Let me see where we're at. We need this. And then we need this. And we need this. We need this. It's 10:05. So we'll go back to here. And then we'll go to here. We'll go setting up 10:05. We'll go live 10:05. 10:05. We're doing the spots first. We'll grab them spots. And what is this? What break number is this? 42. 25, 342 spots. I'll drop them in. We'll grab some dice. Dice roll 8. This is I was waiting for these guys. That's why I wanted to come live at 9. And I was just trying to hold out for these. The Dynamite looks awesome, but I really wanted to open the Pops tonight. Thank you for the fill on this, guys. Thank you for the full case fill. That's absolutely awesome. I just felt bad the other night. Like, some stuff was hit in the second half and it's just, yeah. All right, there's the spots, and then we're going to go names. We're going to go names. We're using 3 dice, 8 or higher because the list is more than 50. It's in the rules. On a regular roll, it's 5 or higher, but since there's more than 50, we're going to use 3 dice, 8 or higher. So this is 342 names. Names, we got it. How many should be on here? 60, perfect. We'll roll the 3 dice, we got a 10. Making a list takes a second, so you guys got to bear with me on that. I can't print it either. I can try to print it on this printer, but I don't know. Copy the link. Names are done. Drop that link. That doesn't look like, yeah, it is, okay. And then we're done at 10:007. Get this video. That's it right there. Then I got to grab the spot list. Copy, and what was this again? 342. And we got to create a list. 25, 342. 25, 342 is a GR Funko Pop case. We'll drop that there. We gotta scoot this all the way over. No, we want bigger though. No, just like that. Okay, then I gotta go here. Oops. Yep. Featured. Nope, it was right here. I can go right here. Let me go to newest again. Did it screw it up? Yeah, look, it didn't drop the video because it cut me back to there. Drop the video again. Let's go to the name list. Now I got to do 6 sets of 10. I got to do 6 sets of 10 here. There's 10. We'll drop it. Then I'll grab the next 10. And I'll drop it. Then the next 10. It's pain. A lot of behind the scene. Not as easy as, like I said, Joey always got to do all the fun stuff. Ripping the boxes and the packs. I had to do all this stuff. But now I got to do it all, huh? Alright. Paste. Then I got to go here and I got to go like this. And I got to go to column B and I got to stretch it. Then I got to go to column C and stretch it. And column D and stretch it. And E. F. And no, I don't have to stretch G. Let me see if I can print it down here. Let me see. If it'll print, I'll print. Low in ink, I know that. Ink's probably dried up. Screenshot this. It's printing. Let's go like that. And go like that. And this is for every break. Believe it or not, for every break. It's crazy. Alright, there we go. The pops are ran. The helmet's coming up next. The helmet is the very next thing. The very next thing. I wanted to get this done. So now I kind of got to see who's in this that isn't. Yeah, this ain't going to print, is it? Cartridges are very low in ink. Very low in ink, so it's not printing. Alright, who's in this that's not, that I didn't tag? Scott W. wasn't tagged. And I think that's it. I think Scott W. is the only one that wasn't tagged. But I am live, so let me go here in newest post. And let me copy this link. And let me go, let me go back here and drop this on this. I mean, these are all here, so. And I'll just have to go to that. That's going to be last. I'm going to run that last, give you guys time to trade. We'll do that last. And I'll have to go there for the list. Alright, so now what was it? We're going to do the full size first. We're going to do the full size first. Then we're going to do the 2 hockey boxes. And then we're going to do Midnight. And then we're going to do NT Baseball. And then we're going to do the Pops. That's the exact order. So it's like this with the boxes. It's like this. Them hockey boxes are heavy. They're going to be a fun, long rip. So it's that order. And then the Pops are going to be last with the helmet first. These guys got it? Alright. We can do this. We can do this like Brutus. Alright, let's grab this helmet, guys. I am so sorry for the guys that missed it. Victor, thank you for taking spots and giving Scott and Christopher a spot. Brian, I'm sorry you missed it too. I tagged you guys. I understand. I thought Saturday, I thought I was good to go. I dropped it at like 4 o'clock and tagged you guys. I know that you guys are the full sizes. Brian and Scott especially. Like every single one. And I definitely tagged you and Victor. They're the 3 that I tagged. Guys, I'm going to set this stuff off to the side. I'm going to set this stuff off to the side right here on top of that dynamite box. And we're going to grab this full size. Guys, I did only get one of these. I did only get one to try it out. The VIP series is a little more. I want to see what the Diamond series is all about. They had some sick looking ones. We got box 25 out of 100 on the Diamond. We got 25 out of 100. We're going to slide my chair back a little bit. I'll finish cleaning up this office. Guys, I'm working on the next repack. Like I said, it's going to be 10 spots, $200 a spot. It's all cards this time. And I have a sick card. I can't find it, though. I have a sick card to put in there. I just can't find it. But anyway, this was Random Divisions. It is the Diamond Edition, Series 4. We got the Diamond Edition, Series 4. I did not see nothing. I didn't check. I ain't going to lie. I didn't check. So, of course, I didn't see no trades made because if I didn't look, 6 sell sheet, definitely a 6 sell sheet. Definitely a sick one. And there are hot boxes. They're not guaranteed authentic. But there's all kind of like chrome, slate, matte, lunar, eclipse, blaze, amp, ice, flash, hydro, pro lines. So there are authentics with the hydros and the pro lines and stuff like that. Guys, Random Divisions. You guys filled it pretty good. Like I said, a couple guys wanted spots and they were like, geez Louise, what happened here? I missed this. You guys did an awesome job with it. It filled pretty quick yesterday. Yeah, Victor hooked it up there. But like I said, you had a golf tour. I tagged, like I said, I know you, especially you 3. And Brandon's going to start getting tagged now too because he's another one that I can see likes this stuff. So guys, Diamond Edition. David, you got the NFC North. Michael, you got the AFC East. Jarrett, you got the NFC South. Ron, you got the AFC North. Scott, you got the AFC South. Catherine's got the NFC East. Cody with the AFC West. And Christopher, you got the NFC West. Except the 2 you picked. That first case was sick. The first case was absolutely sick. When Sabrina the Teenage Witch is the worst one, Mary Jo Hart or whatever her name, that's pretty good. That case was absolutely filthy. I hope this case repeats. Guys, this is the hard plastic they put on their helmets. It's like really, really noisy. Like it's like that hard melty stuff. I don't know why this is what they use, but it's noisy. It's obnoxious. And it just cut me. Paper cut. Little plastic cut. Yeah, that plastic is just obnoxious. It's like the stuff they put on fruit baskets and stuff in stores. Guys, up here. We're going in. We are going in. Tomorrow I'm gonna be a little silent. We do got the dynamite that needs to go. The select and the revolution. Might just be some Pokemon boxes, maybe another Upper Deck hockey box. I gotta get some labels printed and get stuff to started shipping out. I gotta start shipping some stuff out. Need another ship day, guys. We need another ship day. Alright, we're in. She's in a cover. Oh, we got an authentic. This is a heavy boy, I think. Right? Yeah, that feels like a heavy boy to me. The name's in the bottom. I didn't see it. I don't want to see it yet. I don't want to see it unless we have to, but that's kind of, I don't see us having to. I think we pretty much can figure out all of them, right? Guys, I think we got an authentic. And I should have known by the heaviness of the box. I should have known. But yeah, I think we got an authentic. Alright, we need to back this up a hair and scoop her up a little bit. Just like that. Guys, I have no clue. We're going to see it together. We are in this one together. Let's loosen this up a little bit. Let's loosen this bag up a little bit. Going to the chefs. And the AFC West. Who's got the AFC West? Cody. Cody with the West. There you go. Nice hit. Now let's see who we got for you. It is an authentic. Oh, yeah. I see the white ink on the overhead camera, but I can't tell who it is yet. Winner, chicken dinner. Can't tell who it is yet. So we got the NFL shield. We got our little Beckett cert. In white ink. I don't know. Don't look like none of the rookie guys, the young guys. Kind of remind me of what's it called, but I know that's not his auto. Christian Okoye. We're gonna go into the sticker. That's what but I don't think that's his autograph. Is it? That's kind of what I was thinking maybe, but no, it's definitely not. That's who it is. Hold on. Wow, that's pretty cool. Camera in the box. Just go straight into the box. Oh, Christian Okoye. Hey. Oh, an authentic? Hey. The Nigerian Nightmare. Christian Okoye. He was a monster to watch, that's for sure. Football was a little different back then. Some of them guys were nasty. Look, you got somebody interested already. Hey. And like I said, it's authentic. An authentic helmet alone is, you know what I mean? It ain't that cheap $200 reps. Authentic helmets are probably $4, $3, $350, $4, I'd say probably. Without an auto. Little Christian Okoye. Nice hit. Congratulations. Cody, if your address has changed, please hit me up. It's been a minute since I shipped to you, I think. It's been a minute. And that's for anybody. If you guys ever have address changes, you'd be surprised at how much mail I get back. Return to sender. And when I message the people, they're like, "Oh yeah, I moved." All right, thank you, Cody. They're like, "Oh yeah, I moved." You don't think that would help? Good thing it got forwarded back. You know what I mean? I think I've had one person that I didn't get it back. I've had one person, they've actually messaged me their new address, but it was after the fact. I already shipped out. But yeah, we're gonna get into this hockey now. We're gonna get into this hockey, guys. We got the hockey breaks. We got the 2 hockeys. Then we got the 2 midnights. Midnight looks fire. Midnight looks fire. And then we know what NT is. I mean, we know what NT is. Alright, let's see where we're at. Get us nice and... I feel like I'm too close, but my table's in the right spot. That's weird. It's like I'm zoomed in tonight. Alright, guys. I did get 4 of these. I was going to get a case. I probably should have. Just for the hold factor in itself. Until them cards surface, there's going to be a massive chase in this. I mean, there's going to be an absolute massive chase. So we did fill 2. And I think the way I'm doing, I think that's pretty cool. What I do, it's $7. That's the second one. I think I did $8, 2 for 14. Did I change the second one? I changed the second one, didn't I? To straight 7. I did, straight 7. But guys, this is like a grail of grails. I mean, could you imagine? That'd be so sick. I would love to pull it for one of you guys. So what I did is 31 spots. The more spots you take, of course, the better chance you got. Somebody gets the Capitals for free. In this box, it happened to be Dan. Dan happened to get them in this box for free. I was just on the post. I probably should have checked if there was any trades made. But I don't think there was. I don't think anything except for the NT baseball. I think I checked earlier. All right. So, this is 25337. Upper Deck Extended Edition, box number 1. Ryan, you got the Senators. Philip with the Canucks. Ryan with the Jets. Dan has the Canadians, the Penguins, the Krakens, the Capitals for free. Congratulations. Brian has the Islanders. Dan has the Golden Knights and the Coyotes. David has the Kings. Philip with the Red Wings. Richard has the Hurricanes. Dan has the Devils. Craig with the Panthers. Ricky's got the Blue Jackets. Dan has the Predators. Theo, you got the Avalanche. Jess has the Flyers. Dan with the Maple Leafs. Philip has the Flames. Brian has the Sharks. Richard with the Wild. Jess has the Lightning. Craig with the Blackhawks. Dan has the Sabres. Brian has the Stars. Philip has the Oilers. Richard with the Blues. John, you got the Bruins. Brian with the Ducks. And Dan down the bottom with the Rangers. Dan took like 10 spots and it paid off. He closed it out. It paid off. He got the Capitals. Now we got to pull something. Good luck. What's going on, KP? I did the personal boxes. The 2 Pokemon and a jersey. And I did the full-size helmet. And that's it. Now I'm getting into the break. So just the full size. It was a Christian Okoye authentic Kansas City Chiefs. It's a pretty sick one. Guys, what are we looking for here besides the Ovi? Extended series, home of the Young Guns since 1990. Wow. 12 cards per, 12 packs per. 144 cards. There's a lot of them. Complete your base Young Gun, Upper Deck Canvas, and Dazzling Stars. Like I said, this is extended series. Collect 1 Outburst Parallel per box. Don't think you're guaranteed autos in Upper Deck Johns, but it's Young Guns and the parallels is what you're looking for pretty much anyway. And that Ovi, I mean that redemption, that's ultimately what we're looking for. We're in. There's 3, 6, 9. I'm too far away. And 12, and we got an empty box. And now we're in. Guys, good luck. I am moving up a little bit. I feel like I'm so far away from these for some reason. All right. Yeah, I'm not bad. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. I can't complain at all. I'm actually really excited. My daughter comes home Saturday. So a couple more days. We got, what, 5 days, 6 days? She comes home Saturday. It's been 5.5 months. Super, super excited. She had an awesome time. Awesome time on missions in the Philippines. Just a little different. The culture is just totally different. But she's coming back. She's actually in LA now. She's spending a couple days in LA before she comes back home. I can't wait. Wow. These names are so little. The Moose, Zuccarelli. These are the base cards. Talbot, Forsberg, Flip. We got one of the Puck Johns. That's pretty cool. Matthew Tkachuk on the Playmaker Johns. On the Playmakers, it looks like a little Johnny John. Little Johnny John. That's Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. Tkachuk for the Panthers. And we do have a young gun. Our first young gun is Denton Matachuk for the Blue Jackets. Denton Matachuk on our first young guns. I think you get 5 in a box, the young guns. I think it's something like that. On the prospects, pros and prospects, Tampa Bay Lightning, Connor Geeky, insert. That's non-numbered. And now we're back to our vets. Jacob, Darcy, Victor, Askoff, and Brett Kuluk. Next pack. I'll sleeve and top load when we get halfway, unless we pull something massive. There are a couple really nice young guns. I think. Ao, Jordan Harris, Van Riemsdyk, Dimitri, Thatcher Demko. Pretty cool looking. On the reflections, Brady Nadi for the Hurricanes. Pretty cool looking card. On the trip, it says triple over here. Triple reflections. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Definitely a sick looking little card. Oh yeah, we can't wait. And the rookie reflections, Maverick Bork. Is that Ray Bork's son? Wow, makes me feel old. On the triple dimensions, and that's non-numbered. And on the upper deck canvas, we got Kevin Korchinski for the Blackhawks. On the canvas. And then we got back to our base. Nathan McKinnon, Damon, Alec, and Dylan. Next pack. Nice inserts in this stuff. Really nice inserts. For just being the base, just upper deck. Patrick, Charlie, William, Ellers, Jonathan Quick. On the rookie premieres, Maverick, level 2 on the trilogy. Have no clue. It is numbered 478 out of 499. 478 out of 499. Who's Utah Hockey Club? Who's the Utah Hockey Club? I don't have them on there. Who were they? They're not an expansion team, are they? Is there an expansion team in hockey that I really didn't know? Am I that lost? Who did Utah used to be? Who are they? Utah Hockey Club. They're not an expansion. Who were they? Help! Now I gotta look up who they were. Utah Hockey Club. The Coyotes? The Coyotes became the hockey club? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I guess I gotta update my list, don't I? I guess I gotta update my list. I guess I gotta update my list. So that's going to the Coyotes and Dan. That's going to the Coyotes and Dan on the trilogy, numbered to 499 on the rookie premieres, level 2. Get my stack of top loaders. Get my stack of top loaders. See, now that's top loader worthy. Like, that's stopping top load to me. Got a nice numbered card. Round 1 draft, Logan Milou for the Canadians. Round 1 draft insert. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I guess it's time to top load some stuff. And that's going to the Canadians. And who's got the Canadians? Dan with the Canadians. And on the Encore insert, we got Will Smith on the Encore insert. And then back to our base rookies of Giovanni, Christian, Zach, and Patrick Kane. Next pack. Mammoth. Yeah, that's why I say most of their first names. Bo. But you get people like this. Now you got Double T, Nikita, Barrett. We got Jake. We got Jake. And then on our next rookie reflections, Connor Geeky. Connor Geeky for the Lightning. When I sleeve them up, I'll say who they're going to. We have a Young Guns, Fedor, Svechkov, Young Guns, and that's for the Nashville Predators. That's for the Nashville Predators. Who's got the Predators? Like I said, I'll say when I sleeve these up, and that's going to Dan. And then we got the pros and prospects for the Minnesota Wilds, Jasper Wallstead, and then back to our base rookies, Ryan, Alexander, and Claude Giroux. Next pack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's actually after the second box Upper Deck. So I guess realistically you could just go like this. You could really just go like this and just pull all this base and just get rid of all these Seth Jones and Vincents and Ellis and Steven Stamkos and Connor McDavid. We'll throw him in the insert pile. Carson and Trent, Shane, Casey, and then we get to our 3 good cards that are in the middle. Fedor for the Predators. Fedor for the Predators, the same guy we just did the Young Gun of on that Triple John. And then we got the Silver Skates. Silver Skates. Josh Doan. Silver Skates. And that's for Utah. That's for Utah. I'm not going to remember. It's going to take me forever to remember. That's going to take me forever to remember. It's the Coyotes, but it's going to take me forever. And then we have Upper Deck Canvas. Upper Deck Canvas for the Senators of Linus Ullmark on the Upper Deck Canvas. All right, next pack. This is the halfway point. This is the halfway point of box 1. Lots of sleeved cards. Lots of sleeve. Not sure how many of them we're going to top load, but lots of sleevies. Lots of softies. All right, we'll go right there. We got JJ. We got Jake. And Jonathan. Look at that. JJ, Jake, and Jonathan. We're in the Jays. Ellis. Yeah, KB. Cam Atkinson. Flip. Ryan. And Warren. And then we got a... Wow, this is pretty cool looking. Sidney Crosby on the Oracles. On the Oracles. Playing card. Yo, that's absolutely sick. That's absolutely sick looking. Who's got the Penguins? Who's got the Penguins? Dan. Yo, they're dope. They remind you of the Aces, the all Aces in the baseball. But this just looks better. Sidney Crosby on the Oracles. We might hit 2 more in this box. I don't know. It's a cool looking card. Then we got the first round pick. The first round pick. Round 1 draft of Rutger McGurty for the Penguins. McGurty for the Penguins. These first round guys are going to all go in top loaders. And then we have a Beehive. Beehive for the Blackhawks. Frank Nazar. Absolutely sick looking insert. Not sure how rare. What? Yeah. The box didn't say nothing about this, but wow. That's going to the Blackhawks. Who's got the Blackhawks? Like this to me, yeah, this is a top load right away and say who has it. That's going to Craig with the Blackhawks, the Beehive John. Was that listed as a rare John? I gotta check. I'm sorry, I just gotta check it because that's just why they call me the Flash. Did I put 6 Young Guns, 4 canvas, 1 base set, outburst parallel, first round, 1 color John, 8 Encore Pros prospects or Beehive cards. Okay, so it isn't really rare. I mean, the Pro and prospects we've hit 2 of already, so maybe it's a little more rare than them. But it's just a sick looking card. Just a sick looking card. Guys, I'm going to sleeve some of these guys real fast now. I'm going to sleeve some of these. The canvases the Silver Skate. Yeah, I'm probably going to top load most of these. Jeez. I'm going to take a bath on these boxes with all this top loaded stuff. That's why we top load them, right? I said I was going to say who they're going to when I'm top loading them, and I haven't yet. I'm so sorry, guys. On the Silver Skates, Josh Doan was for the Utah Johnny Johns, the Johnny Johns who were the Coyotes, and that's going to Dan. On the Upper Deck canvas, we got the Linus Ullmark for the Senators, and the Senators is Ryan V at the top. We got the Fedor on the sick triple reflections on. Sick looking insert. And then we have him again on the Young Guns. We have him right back again on the Young Guns. Right back again on the Young Guns. And that's for... Who's got them? Who's got the Predators? Dan has the Predators for both of them. These guys are just going to get sleeved, these Johnny Johns. They don't look as leveled up as this one does. This Johns are banging. The Bradley. And that was for the Hurricanes. Who had the Hurricanes? Yeah, them ones are really nice. Richard with the Hurricanes. Really nice looking card. Then we have another Young Gun of Denton for the Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets. And that was Ricky. And then we had the cool Johnny John for the Panthers. And Craig. Alright, that was only the first half. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Wow, that's a lot of top loaded for 1/2 a box. Next pack. Let's get into this. Let's finish this off. We need something big. We need a big one. We're going to go right here. Oops. Zach. The names are in such a hard spot to see, too. Calvin. Like, that's why I'm turning them. William. Ilya. Connor. Parker. Nick. Nicholas. Nick. Wow. On the rookie reflections, Zachary Bolduc for the St. Louis Blues. On the triple dimensions, rookie John. Encore. is Alexander Barkov for the Panthers on the Encore insert. And the Upper Deck canvas is Bradley Skeisy for the Nashville Predators. The Nashville Predators. And who's got the Predators? Dan with the Predators. And then this John is just a sleevey for the Blues. Next pack. Oh, we got something shiny back there. Noah. Ryan. Brady. Sherwood. Mason. Jordan. Alexander. I know you guys got a glare, but that's the only way I can see the name. Gustav. Patrick Maroon. On the silver skates. Josh Morrissey for the Winnipeg Jets. Josh Morrissey. On the round one draft for the Lightning. I know he's not wearing a Lightning jersey, but he's got a Lightning John right there. And that's Connor Geeky. For the Lightning on the first round draft. And who's got the Lightning? That's Jess with the Lightning. And then we got that silver skate for the Winnipeg Jets. Nice. And that's Ryan V. Then we got this sick round one draft for the St. Louis Blues. How about Zachary Bolduc on the Outburst? That's a sick card. Who's got the Blues? Richard with the Blues. Next pack. Guys, the cup comes out soon, but I know we're not on that level. It's like over $1,000 a box for hockey. Alright, there's another one of them joints, so they're not too rare. I top loaded it, I don't care. Seth Jarvis, Brock Bowser, Philip Borbig, David Sherrard, Travis Konecny, Jasper, Sad, Justin Falk, Marc-Andre Fleury. On the Future Impact, man, look at the dimple on that. David Pastrnak on the Future Impact. Matt Rampy on the Oracles for the Rangers. I guess they're not too rare. Definitely dope cards, though. Definitely a dope looking card. I don't care. For the Rangers, it's getting top loaded. And the Rangers is Dan down the bottom. That's a set I'm going to try to collect, I think. And on the Beehive, how about Connor McDavid? Connor McDavid for the Oilers on the Beehive. And that's Philip with the Oilers. Sick looking McDavid on the Beehive. Cool looking cards. Definitely cool card. And then back to that instant impact of David. Or Future Impact of David Pastrnak. And that was the Boston Bruins, and that's John. Next pack. We only got a couple packs left in this box. Yeah, this base card stuff. I mean, this kind of reminds you of baseball almost, doesn't it? Kind of almost reminds you of baseball. We're going to go... Oh, we're going to leave our three. And we got Brett Leeson, Erik Karlsson, Dougie Hamilton, Alex, Sergey, Blake, Jacob Markstrom, Logan Thompson, Travis Konecny. On the silver skates, Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins, and that's John. On the Beehive, Cutter Guerrier, Goudier, something like that for the Ducks on the Beehive. And on the Upper Deck canvas, Arbor, X-Heck AJ, X-Heck AJ for the Canadians. And that's Dan with the Canadians on the Upper Deck canvas. On the canvas. Nothing big. Nothing big. The one Flyers guy's big on the canvas and the Young Guns. Of course, what's it called's in here. He's pretty decent. I guess these Beehives ain't crazy rare. Neither are these Silver Skates. You guys got me to top with a lot of nonsense because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, we got an we got some. Yeah, we got something dancing back there. Yuko, Quinn, Austin Matthews, Morgan Barron, Martitz, JJ, David, Jonathan. On the prospects, pros and prospects for the Boston Bruins, Fabian, Yasel. Looks like a gold foil. Were the other ones gold foil like that? I don't remember the other ones being gold foil like that. Hold on. No, they weren't. They were silver foil. Gold foil John. Gold foil John for Boston. And John with the Bruins. John has the Bruins. Guys, one more pack left after this one. One more pack left. I need some more of these and some more of these after this. Jeez Louise. We got a Young Gun. We have a Young Gun coming up. Jacob Dubes for the Canadians. Jacob Dubes for the Canadians on the Young Guns. And Dan with the Canadians. On the Dazzlers for the Ottawa Senators. How about Tim Schutzel? Absolutely sick looking card. Absolutely sick looking. Was that one of the things that said the chase on here? Did it say Dazzlers? Collect one outburst parallel. Okay, that was the Silver John. That was one per box. Complete your Young Guns, Upper Deck Canvas, and Dazzler sets. So this must be one of them sets like the Young Guns and stuff. Okay. Still a dope looking card. The blue bubbles is cool. Let's go on to Ottawa. Who's got the Senators? Who's got the Senators? Ryan with the Senators. And then there was a base card on the bottom. Last pack in this box, guys. Thank you. Victor, not much. I mean, I did the first box Upper Deck. We did the full size. We did do the full size. The full size was an authentic Christian Okoye. On the full size. Matt Roy, Barkley, Mika, Taylor, Brandon, Tyler, William, David, Vladimir. On our future impact, Robert Thomas for the Blues. On the Oracles, Malkin for the Penguins. And on the pros and prospects, Jake Gunsel for the Lightning. Oracles was for the Penguins, and that again is Dan. I think Dan hit all three Oracles. There was three, so I guess they're not rare. I don't know if there's variations or numbers or numbered ones or what, but we didn't hit no numbered Jones. So, and then this instant prospect, future impact. Mr. Thomas was for the Blues, and that's Richard. It's a lot to do a recap on, guys. Really lot to do a recap. We do got some sleevied. We got some of them. We got lots of that base. Let me set this right here for a second. Let me set that right there. I'm just going to do a skim cap. Future impact, Robert Thomas for the Blues. The Oracles, Malkin for the Penguins. For the Senators, we got Tim Schutzel on the Dazzlers, blue. On the blue Dazzlers. Young Gun of Jacob Dubes for the Canadians. On the gold pro prospects, Fabian for the Bruins. Canvas of Arbor. That's X-Heck AJ for the Canadians. Future of Pasternak for the Bruins. Connor McDavid on the Beehive. Rempe on the Oracles for the Rangers. Bolduc was the number one pick on the, what's it called, that crazy silver outburst, John, for the Blues. The Jets, we got Morrissey. Connor Geeky on the first round pick. There's Skyji on the canvas for the Predators. Kachuk for the wow, why am I drawing a blank on Florida? Why am I totally drawing a blank on the Florida Panthers? Denton on the Upper Deck Young Guns for the Blue Jackets. These were sick looking inserts. I top loaded them. We got Bradley for the Hurricanes. Fedor Young Guns for Nashville, and Fedor on that same sick looking insert. On the canvas we got Linus, Silver Skates, Josh Doan, Frank Nazar on the Beehives for the Blackhawks. Rutger for the Penguins on the draft 1. Sidney Crosby on the Oracles for the Penguins. Logan on the draft pick 1. And on the Premier Rookies, we had Maverick, level 2. Level 2 for Utah. Not a bad box. I mean, they're cheap extended series box. There's a crazy chase. That's what the deal is with them. I mean, that's kind of what you expect. That's kind of what we're expecting, to be honest with you. It's all about that chase. And like I said, there's a couple young guns. There's a couple canvases that are really big. Let me tag that one up. And we're going to get to the next box. We're going to get right into the next box. Right into the next box and try to fly through this. Yeah, it was Christian Okoye for Kansas City on the full size. Thank you, guys. Thank you for answering him. Again, same thing. 12 packs, 12 cards. Random teams. This is number 2. Corey, you got the Capitals in this one. Congratulations. So, Richard, you got the Maple Leafs. Andy D has the Islanders. Craig with the Panthers. Ralph, you got the Sabres. Corey's got the Devils and the Capitals. William with the Bruins. Gary with the Kings. Ricky, you got the Golden Knights. Philip has the Ducks. Corey with the Blues. William with the Coyotes. No, William doesn't have the Coyotes. He's got the Utah, whatever they're called. Andy D has the Flames. Ralph D has the Senators. Bill, you got the Rangers. Corey with the Blackhawks. Richard with the Avalanche. Michael with the Canadiens. William with the Canucks. Philip with the Kraken. William with the Flyers. John's got the Red Wings. Theo, you got the Blue Jackets. Gary with the Wild. William has the Lightning. Corey with the Penguins. Andy with the Jets. Michael, you got the Predators. Richard with the Stars. Ralph, you got the Hurricanes. Corey with the Oilers. And down there, David with the Sharks, all the way down the bottom. Guys, good luck. Next box. Like I said, I do got 2 more of these. Anybody wants personals, decent price. Same thing with the Revolution. Revolution, I can give an insane price for personals. I can give you an insane price. They're $275 on the sites. Alright, guys. Good luck. Second box. Might as well grab the slew of top loaders now. Grab a nice slew of these and just get ready. We're just going to... I think we're just going to skim because there was none of the vet base that was even worth. So I think we're just going to like really skim. I mean, I skimmed last time, but I think we're going to skim even more this time. We're just going to look. Ryan, Alexander, Claude Giroux, Double T, Carson, Trent, Barrett, Jake, and then we got our Triple John. We got our rookie reflections of Jasper Wallstead for the Wild. Our canvas is Josh Morrissey for the Jets, and our Upper Deck canvas, the Beehives, I mean, and our canvas is Thomas Harley for the Stars. Who's got the Stars? Richard with the Stars. I'm going to sleeve this stuff up right now. I'm going to sleeve these guys up right now. Beehives, unless their names, are just getting sleevies. There was 3 in that last box. Sick looking card, but there's 3 in a box. It ain't that rare of an insert. But the card, that card ones, I will. There was 3 of them too, but I'll still top load them. Again, we're going to go right. Here's our what's it called already. There's our 1 per box. Johnny John. We got Seth Jones. Got 2 shiny ones in this box. Vincent, Stamkos, McDavid, Cam Atkinson, Flip, Shane, Casey, Ryan on the silver skates. This is the flyer guy that's really good. This is the flyer guy that's really good. I don't know if he's really good, but his stuff. Double M. Madav Mikov on the silver skates, and that's going to the Flyers. And who's got the Flyers? William with the Flyers, and going right back to the Flyers. There's the round 1 draft of him. Double M going right back to the Flyers and William. And then we got our what's it called John in this too. And it's a Young Guns. Ooh, a Young Gun. Oh, could you imagine if that's what's it called Young Gun? Yeah, that would be sick. Sebastian Casa for the Red Wings on the Outburst Young Guns. And that's John on the Young Gun Outburst. That's a sick card. Sick looking card. 1 per box, and it's a Young Gun. We'll take it. We're going to go right to here. Lindholm, JJ, Double K, Jonathan, Elias, Oliver, Robert Thomas, Warren Fogle, Matthew Bazzell. On our Futures Impact is Clayton Keller. For the Utah Hockey Club. On our Futures Impact. And that's going to William. Brad Lambert on the Oracles. We got Brad Lambert. What's that, Winnipeg? Who's got the Jets? Andy D. And then on our Pros and Prospects for the Sharks, Will Smith. On the Pros and Prospects. Next pack. Yeah, we're going to do the Midnight next. The Midnight is going to be next, and then the National Treasure Baseball, and then the Pops. Isaac Lundstrom, Mitch Marner, Sam Lafetta. We got a double drawn. Upper Deck Extended Series. Oh, a checklist. Jeremy. Oh, we didn't go. Did I really forget to do that this box? Wow. Elvis, Brandon, Noah, and Cam. On the silver skates, Zach Hyman for the Edmonton Oilers. On the silver skates, and that's Corey B. Has the Oilers. Our prospects, Pros and Prospects. Celebrini. His Young Gun's in this, so that's what that big Young Gun would have been sick. Celebrini for the Sharks. And who's got the Sharks? David down the bottom. And our canvas for the Philadelphia Flyers is a Young Guns canvas of Helg Grains for the Flyers. And William. Flyers are eating this box. On the canvas, Young Guns. Next pack. That's too many top-loaded cards already, guys. Too many top-loaded cards. We got a blue. We got our Dazzler. I guess they're not too rare either, huh? We got Ramus, Robbie, Vladdy, Chandler, Boone, Brady, Alex, Riley, Brett. On our pros and prospects, on the gold, Sergei Bobrovsky for Florida. And who's got, where they at? And Craig with Florida. On the gold foil, pros and prospects. We got a Young Guns of Max Sasson for the Vancouver Canucks and William. The names are so hard to see on these cards. Like, look at it. Nice box. Definitely a nice box. And on the Dazzlers for the Winnipeg Jets, Brad Lambert for the Winnipeg Jets on the Dazzlers. So this is definitely a way nicer box than the last one. That's one of the Andy D. We're only halfway through. Definitely a nicer box. JT, Dylan, Eric, Ramus, Ryan, Nick, Kevin, Josh, Jeff. On our future impact, a little Celebrini. We take that. That's a sick one for the Sharks. Sharks are actually a really big team in this. And David down the bottom. On our Oracles is Travis Konecny for the Flyers on the Oracles. And the Flyers was William. And on our prospects, pros and prospects, how about Peterson for the Canucks? All right, second half of the box, guys. Good luck. Oops, that's an insert. Jake D. Leon. KB. Morgan Riley. Brendan Dillon. Tom Wilson. Alexander Holtz. Kyle Connor. We got a red one. We got a red Johnny John. We're going to go up the back. We're going to get an encore of Cutter Guerrero. Our Young Guns is Helgi Grains for the Flyers on the Young Guns. I don't know what that is. Outdoor variation for the New York Rangers. Little MZ for the Rangers. Then we got this red John. Back to our Kyle Connor. We got some red John. JJ. How about a little JJ for the Lightning on the red outburst? Is that numbered? That is numbered. Bente out of Bente Cinco. That's hard to see that little sticker. 20 out of 25. 20 out of 25 on the JJ for the Lightning. And William. Very nice box. Very, very nice box. The Young Guns for the Flyers and William. And then we had the outdoor John. The outdoor John was for the Rangers. The Helgi. And then the drawing for the Rangers, the MZ. And that's the outdoor variation. Outdoor variation. And again, who's got the Rangers? Bill with the Rangers on the outdoor variation. All right, guys, next pack. What a box. What a box. At least compared to the first one, this is like, yeah. Nico, Kyle Maker, Jack, Roop, Anthony, Jason, Double M, Oliver, Nick Suzuki for the Hurricanes. The same one as last time, Bradley Nadeau on the triple. And that's going to the Hurricanes, just like the last one. And that's Ralph. Our rookie reflections is Celebrini. Celebrini's all over this box. All over this box. And that's going to David and the Sharks. Celebrini is all over this box. And on the upper deck canvas, Owen Power. Owen Power for the Buffalo Sabres. Owen Power. And that's Buffalo. Who's got the Sabres? Ralph with the Sabres. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Victor. I'm finishing these 4 hockey packs. Then we're going to that 2 box of Midnight. Then we're going to bust that NT. And then we're going to do that case of Pops. We're going to do that full case of Pops tonight. We're going to be a little overtime tonight. A little over 2 tonight. A little on the overtime tonight. Not that I wanted to. I got work tomorrow. But hey, it is what it is. I wanted to wait for the Pops. Nikita. I could have came live at 8 o'clock if I wasn't waiting for the Pops. Jonas. Kevin. Igor. Sean. Andre. Sam. Victor. Eric. On the blue foil to 250. 001 out of 250. Now that's the way to number a card. That's a good numbering. Little KV. Little KV for the Utah Hockey Club. Little KV. First off the print to 250 on the blue foil. Little KV. And that's going to William. And then our round one is Maverick Bork. Maverick Bork for the Dallas Stars. It's probably Ray Bork's son, like I said. It's probably Ray Bork's son on the round 1 draft. And that's going to the Stars and Richard. And then our beehive is Thatcher Demko. Thatcher Demko for the Canucks. Next pack. We got 3 left. Boring but fun at the same time. Can that be possible? The names, I think, make it fun. Christopher, Jacob, Extended Series Checklist, Evan and Adam, Thomas Hutzel, Sergei Bobrovsky, Lindholm, Clayton Keller, Michael Amadio, Michael Backlund. On the rookie reflections, Lane Hudson on the rookie reflections. And that's for the Montreal Canadiens. And, yeah. On the round 1, Will Smith, wrong Shark. I thought we were getting him again. On the round 1, Will Smith for the Sharks. And David. And on the Encore, Logan Stanoven for the Stars. Next pack, guys. Thank you for the fill on this, guys. The helmet was a full size for the AFC West. It was the Kansas City Chiefs. It was an authentic Christian Okoye. So it went to the West. I think it was Cody. Connor, Sydney, Adam, Braden, Kevin, Dylan, Matt, Alex, and Ela. And then on a triple John, Fedor, same one in the last case for the Buffalo Sabres. Like, maybe there's only a certain amount of people in this subset, but they're just really cool looking. And that's the Buffalo Sabres and Ralph with the Sabres. Yeah, I just think it's a really cool looking subset. On the silver skates for the Islanders, Noah Dobson for the Islanders on the silver skate. And the Upper Deck canvas is Mackenzie Weegar for the Calgary Flames. Mackenzie for the Calgary Flames. And that's Andy. What am I watching? Infomercials? Last pack. It probably is infomercials because this was the poker channel. Last pack, guys. Good luck. Thank you for the fills. Like I said, I got two more. I do got two more. We got Vincent Trocheck, Ian Cole, Oliver Larson, Mika, Evan, Philip, Anthony, Tyler, Yuso. On our Upper Deck canvas, on the negative, Brandon Saad for the Blues. That's a sick one. And Corey with the Blues on the Upper Deck canvas on the negative. And our young gun is Fedor for the Predators. And Michael. And the last card, guys, is a beehive. A beehive for the Tampa Bay Lightnings of Victor Hedman. Guys, nice box. That box was definitely a little bit nicer. We do got two more. We will get them going. We will definitely get them going. Let me catch up on some comments. I haven't looked at comments in a minute. The full size, I'll order more tomorrow. I'll order another one tomorrow. They were nice. That was nice, and it was an authentic, and it was, a decent price. Not a crazy price point. Yeah, I'll definitely order some more tomorrow. Don't need to order more Pokemon. I have all that come in, and I didn't even post any this weekend. Didn't even get a chance to post any. I'm just trying to get that friggin' select build. We're working on it. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. This was, I didn't even write the number down yet. What was the number? 343 this was. 343. That goes there. That goes there. We can do a little quickie. We had the Fedor on the Young Guns for the Predators. We had the sick Upper Deck canvas of Brandon Saad for the Blues on the negative. We had the Upper Deck canvas of Mackenzie Weegar for the Flames. Fedor for the Predators on the Johnny John. Will Smith on the round one draft for the Sharks. Maverick Bork, round one draft for the Stars. We had the blue foil, the 250 of KV for the hockey club. We had the canvas of Owen Power for the Sabres. We had the rookie reflections of Celebrini for the Sharks. We had the Bradley for the Hurricanes on that triple John. We had the Mika for the Rangers on the outdoor variation. We had the Young Guns, the Helga for the Flyers. We had a red JJ on the Lightning on the Outburst red number to 25 going to the Lightning. That was a dope one. We had the Oracles for the Flyers. Konecny. Future Impact. Celebrini for the Sharks. Our Dazzlers was Brad Lambert for the Jets. Young Guns and Max Sassoon for the Canucks. Our gold border was Bobrovsky for the Panthers on the pros and prospects. We had Helga on the Young Guns for the Flyers, the canvas Young Guns. Celebrini on the pros and prospects insert. Silver Skates, Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Oracles, Brad Lambert for the Jets. Instant Impact for the Hockey Club of Keller, Clayton Keller. Our Outburst was the Young Guns of Sebastian Casa for the Red Wings, pretty sick one. We had Double M round 1 draft for the Flyers. We had the Silver Skate Double M for the Flyers. And then we had the Thomas Hartley Upper Deck Canvas. Nice box. Really, really nice box. Guys, again, thank you for the fill on that. Next, we're going to do our Midnight. We're going to do our Midnight real quick. We're going to bust out this Midnight. 2 boxes. Everybody did the ×2. There were a couple combo teams. There were definitely a couple combo teams on this one. It was pick your own, so I doubt any trades were made. I'm not even going to check. William, you got the 49ers. Jeff, you got the Bears. Todd has the Bills. William, you got the Broncos and Falcons. Christopher, you got the Buccaneers, Dolphins, Browns, and Seahawks. KP with the Cardinals. Philip with the Chargers. Cody's got the Chiefs. Brandon's got the Commanders. Ricky, you got the Giants, Jets, Titans, and Cowboys. David S. has the Lions. Ralph, you got the Packers, Texans, Colts, and Bengals. William's got the Patriots and Panthers. Scott has the Raiders. Christopher with the Rams. Kendall's got the Ravens. JGB's got the Saints, Eagles, Steelers, and Jaguars. And Bill, you got the Vikings. Guys, thank you for the fill on this. Good luck. Good luck. Topps Midnight. 3 chrome autographs per box, 2024 edition. You got 7 cards. Look for rare inserts including Dream Chasers, After Hours, and Moonfall. Look for rookie jersey autographs. 7 chrome cards per. Stuff looks... I watched some of it. It's absolutely fire. Guys, good luck. Nice box, too. Really cool looking box. Oh, it's actually a... Well, it's a lefty. Oh. Nice little fancy. Nice little fancy. Guys, box 1, good luck. Good luck. I think it was 1 base, 3 autos, and 3 parallels is the way it is. I think that's what it is. 1, 3, and 3. We're just going to take a John real fast. We're going to go like this for a minute. On the Midnight, Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne on the base for the Indianapolis Colts. Reggie Wayne on the base for the Colts. And where are the Colts out? Ralph with the Colts. See, that's autos. I don't want autos first. Are these going to be the parallels on the bottom? Our first parallel on the Midnight Constellations. 83 out of 99. 83 out of 99. Wow, it's hard to see. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let me put this board up here. Let me cover this light with this piece of cardboard. And let me turn the other lights up a little. That should be better. That should be better. We won't have as much glare now. We shouldn't have nearly as much glare. On the Constellations, 83 out of 99. 83 out of 99. How about Jacob Cowing and Ricky Parcell? for the 49ers. For the San Francisco 49ers. And William. William with the 49ers. Now, what size is this going to be? It's a little, oh, that's perfect. And then on the constellations for the 49ers. Bo Jackson to 199 to 149. 12 out of 149 on the Bo Jackson midnight. And that's going to the Raiders. And who's got the Raiders? Scott with the Raiders. It's all going to be these cards. I can tell just by looking this size. So we're going to stack of them out real fast. Scott with the Raiders. Turn this light up. Let me turn it up a little bit more. There we go. All right. Our next card, our next parallel. Our next parallel on the constellations. On the constellations, numbered to 75. How about a Donnie Mitchell and AR? 38 out of 75. 38 out of 75 on the constellations for the Indianapolis Colts. And I just found the Colts a second ago. And Ralph with the Colts. Ralph with the Colts. Now we got our 3 autos coming up, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Auto number 1. What a way to start it. What a way to start it. What a way to start it. Was that on the close? Was that on the close? Let me see something here for a minute. Let me see something here for a minute. Y'all sleep. Y'all sleep. I think this was on the close. I'm almost positive William closed this at the end. Snatch them last 3. Sheesh. Sheesh. On the close. On the blue foil. On the blue foil. Stroke of midnight. Stroke of midnight. Bo Nix. Going to William on the close. Stroke of midnight. Bo Nix. Non-numbered. So I was looking for a number. I don't see a number. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Bo Nix for the Denver Broncos and William. Very sick looking card. On the strokes of midnight. Our next auto. Our next auto. How about Reggie Wayne? Reggie Wayne for the Indianapolis Colts. Reggie Wayne for the Indianapolis Colts. Non-numbered. And that's going to Ralph with the Colts. Ralph with the Colts. And our last card from box 1. Our last card from box 1. Our last card from box 1. How about Denard Robinson? Denard Robinson for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Denard Robinson for the Jaguars. And who's got the Jaguars? What are they, all combo teams? JGB with the Jaguars. That was it for box 1, guys. Box 2. Box 2. That Bo Nix was crazy. That bow was so pretty. Box number 2. The box is glittery. That's crazy. Like the whole box, look, it's got glitter in it. That's going a little overboard. I know it's called Midnight, but that's going a little overboard. I guess that's supposed to be the stars. Alright, so now I got a layout. So I can go just like this. And I can go just like this. And I can go like that. And that's a case hit, I think, right there. On our base, Devin Leary. Devin Leary for the Baltimore Ravens, rookie base. For the Baltimore Ravens, Devin Leary. Who's got the Ravens? Kendall with the Ravens. It's a rookie base. I'm toppling it. I don't care. There's 7 cards in the box. Our first parallel. Like I said, I think this was a case hit. I think this is a case hit. Nightball of Dallas Turner for the Minnesota Vikings on the Nightball. These are supposed to be the parallels, and it's non-numbered. So, like I said, I believe this was one of the case hits. There's 4. Nightball going to Bill and the Minnesota Vikings. Sick looking insert. All right, our next parallel. Is numbered to 99. 34 out of 99. 34 out of 99. Michael Pratt, rookie quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Michael Pratt. And the Buccaneers is Christopher. All right, this is our last numbered parallel. Rookie on the blue. I don't see no numbered, but this is a sick looking card. Jonathan Brooks. Rookie running back for the Carolina Panthers. And William with the Panthers. All right, let's get these autos. Let's get these pretty autos. Rookie auto. Spencer Rattler for JGB. That is non-numbered. Rookie Horizon signature card. Should tell you what they're called, not on the back. Rookie Horizon of Spencer Rattler. And that's going to JGB and the Saints. Next card. On the Strokes of Midnight. 7 out of 35. Little throwback on the 7 out of 35. How about Leroy Butler? I do pull a lot of them, don't I? Ryan usually hits them. Ryan's got to have a massive collection of Rattlers. Going to the Packers and Ralph. Guys, in the last auto, thank you for filling this. Very nice looking stuff. Very, very nice looking stuff. And Brady's live in it and everything. I mean, you got to go for it. You got to. Guys, last card. On the Rookie Horizon, Troy Franklin for the Denver Broncos and William. Troy Franklin, the Denver Broncos and William. I will do a little hit recap. I think there's only one card I didn't top load. That vet base, which I'll just sleeve him up. I will do a little recap, at least of the autos. Maybe all of them, I don't care. Alright, our base cards. We had Reggie Wayne and Devin Leary. Devin Leary was our base cards. We had Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers on this green shimmery looking thing. To 99, Michael Pratt for the Buccaneers. To 75, you had the dual Adonai Mitchell AR on the constellations. Yeah, Bo Jackson to 149. Bo Jackson to 149 for the Raiders. Consolation, Jacob Cowling and Ricky Parcells to 99 for the 49ers. And our autos, we had Troy Franklin on the rookie Horizons for the Denver Broncos. We had a throwback, Strokes of Midnight, 7 out of 35, Leroy Butler for the Packers. Rookie Horizons of Spencer Rattler for the Saints. We had a night ball of Dallas Turner for the Vikings. Rookie Horizons of Denard Robinson for the Jaguars. This isn't a rookie horizon. Horizon signatures of Reggie Wayne for the Colts. And then we had the nice Bo Nix. Strokes of Midnight. Strokes of Midnight on the Bo Nix. Not a bad 2 boxes. Definitely not. It's worth the risk, right? Definitely worth the risk. What do we got here? That was 333. Alright, what's next? Next up, we got our NT Baseball. We'll do our NT Baseball, then we'll do that pop case. NT Baseball, then we'll do the pop case. An Ice Authentic. Alright, there was a trade in this one. Little NT Baseball. Kind of got buried back in the post. I didn't have it in the John up top. I didn't have it in the John in the pinned, and it kind of got buried. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody commented like question marks, and I was like, oh shoot, forgot about that. We do got 1 box of 2024 NT Baseball. It was random teams. There was 1 trade made. I'm going to check this again real quick, just to make sure there was no more trades made. And I want to check the pops too to make sure there's no trades made in that. Newest. Live. I did get the trade there. No thanks on that one. Okay, gotchas. Whew. All right, Brad, you got the Mariners. Victor with the Astros. Gary's got the Twins from a trade. Ralph has the Orioles. Cody with the Royals from the trade. David S. has the Padres. David C. has the Diamondbacks. Mike G's got the Guardians. Greg, you got the Nationals. Brian has the Rangers. James, you got the Cardinals. Scott with the Rockies. Brad's got the Rays. Murphy with the Yankees. Bill's got the Reds. Andy with the Brewers. Mike G's got the Mets. Jeff, you got the Red Wings. Red Sox. Andy with the Blue Jays. Jess has the Marlins. Brian's got the Dodgers. James, you got the Athletics. Jeff with the Cubs. Michael with the Tigers. Greg with the Giants. Brian has the Phillies. Cody with the Angels. Jess has the Braves. James with the White Sox. And Brian down the bottom with the Pirates. Guys, good luck. Let's pull a banger. Let's pull a monster. This is a product that you can pull a monster. Like a monster. So let's get it. NT. Seal over here now. They never used to have. It's empty. And they added these new seals recently. These little seals never used to be on the outside of the box or on this box. Used to just be the strap going across the bottom. Guys, we're in. This is it. And then we got our case of pops. We got our case of pops coming up next. Alright, no books. No books, I don't think. No books. Alright, we're going in. Guys, good luck. Up first, number to 49. 23 out of 49 on the base. The base parallel. 23 out of 49. Going to the Tampa Bay Rays. How about Junior Caminero? How about a little Junior going to the Rays and Brad? Brad with the Rays. Little Junior Caminero. Nope. Bigger than that. Little Junior to 49. 23 out of 49. Next parallel. Next base parallel. Number to 75. Number to 75 on the red foil. 61 out of 75. 61 out of 75. I wore this jersey to the game the other night. How about Chipper Jones? How about Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves to 75? 61 out of 75 on the Chipper Jones for the Atlanta Braves. And Jess with the Braves. All right, our first patch. Our first patch, number to 25. Number to 25. Number 12 out of 25. Got a nice little two-color patch. Nice little two-color patch going to the New York Mets. How about Ryan Clifford? Ryan Clifford to 25. 12 out of 25. Ryan Clifford. Nice little chunky patch. Now we're going way down here. Ugh. How are they bigger than 140s? That just doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. Hold on, guys. I gotta adjust a little bit here for a second. I gotta dig back here and get a bigger top loader. Gotta dig. Alright. And that's going to the Mets. Who's got the Mets? Mike G with the Mets. 12 out of 25 on the Ryan Clifford. Nice little two-color John. All right, our next patch. Wow, this is filthy. This is filthy. What's this number do? 25. Number 7. 7 out of 25. Look at them patches. Look at them patches. Look at them patches. How about River Ryan? River Ryan. I don't know him. I don't know him. River Ryan. Number 7 out of 25 on the rookie for the Dodgers. Who's got the Dodgers with the River Ryan? Brian with the Dodgers. You got 3 nasty two-color patches. 3 nasty two-color Jones on the River Ryan to 25 for the Dodgers. Our next card. Our next card. Number to 99. 91. 91 out of 99 on the 4 single-color patches. Drew Jones. Drew Jones. That is 91, right? Yeah, 91 out of 99. Drew Jones on the 4 single-color napkins. Going to the Arizona Diamondbacks and David C. See, this one was tighter than that one. Why? Why is this one so much tighter? It's the same card. Alright. Number to 10. Number to 10. 8 out of 10 on the National Treasure Legendary. Single bat piece. Game used. Game used. Bob Turley. Bob Turley. Game used. Game used. Bob Turley going to the Yankees. And who's got the Yankees? Murphy with the Yankees. Little Bob Turley single batch. Wow, single bat. Single bat relic. Number to 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Bob Turley. All right, we're into our autos, guys. We're into our autos. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the cover. We'll get rid of that cover card because they're all facing up. So, our first card, October's Greatest Moments. October's Greatest Moments, numbered to 49. Numbered to 49. That's who I thought it was going to. Number 13 out of 49. How about Frank Viola? Frank Viola. 13 out of 49. For the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins. And who's got the Twins? Trade. Trade alert. Trade alert. Trade alert. Never fails, guys. It never fails. Traded team going to Gary on the trade. Frank Viola to 49 for the Minnesota Twins. It is. I just wish it. I wish it was. It was. It was licensed. It is. It's beautiful. There's such a beautiful, clean card. Number to 99. 16 out of 99 on the single color on card. Not from any specific game or event. How about Warming Barnable? Warming Barnable. 16 out of 99. 16 out of 99 on card. On card. This camera sucks. 16 out of 99. Warming Barnable. What a name. $16 out of 99 going to the Colorado Rockies. And who's got the Rockies? Scott with the Rockies. Warming Barnable. Like I said, not from any specific game or event. Alright, next card. Next card, guys. There's one left. Oh, look at the patch on this. Look at the patch on this. Number to 49. Number to 49. 17 out of 49. 17 out of 49 is not from any specific game or event. Wow, look at the chunky patch on that Jet Williams. On that Jet Williams. Look at that patch. Going to the New York Mets. Going to the New York Mets and Mike G. 17 out of 49 with a chunky chunk. Like, that's like the whole number almost. Jet Williams for the New York Mets with the chunky. That's beyond chunky. 17 out of 49. On card. Guys, our last one. Our last one. Thank you for the fill. As always. As always. Last card, guys. Last card. Number to 25. Oh my gosh. Wow. Clutch Factor. Clutch Factor, numbered to 25. Absolutely sick card. On-card auto. On-card auto. Wow. Trade alert. Trade alert. Trade alert. Both traded teams hit. Both traded teams hit. Only this is way bigger. Way bigger. Going to the Kansas City Royals. Going to the Kansas City Royals and Cody, number to 25. Look at that. Bobby Witt Jr. Five out of 25. Clutch Factor. Wow, that is filthy. That's a nice card. That's a nice card. That's a nice card. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice way to finish the box. It was a nice box. It was a nice box. I mean, we'll do a little recap. We'll do our little John. It's only 10 cards, right? We might as well. On the base, we had Chipper Jones to 75. Chipper Jones to 75 going to the Braves. We had Junior Caminero to 49 going to the Tampa Bay Rays. On the single, bat relic to 10, Bob Turley for the Yankees. Game used bat. On the quad single color for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Drew Jones to 99. Not from any specific game or event. On the two-color triple, all with a chunky little knot, River Ryan to 25. River Ryan to 25. Not from any specific game or event, and that's going to the Dodgers. The Treasured Threads of Ryan Clifford, 12 out of 25. Nice little patch. Going to the Mets. We had the Frank Viola to 49 for the Minnesota Twins on October's greatest signatures. We had the warming Barnabel to 99 on the Treasured for the Colorado Rockies. We had the sick Jet Williams to 49 on the crazy patch. Crazy patch. And then we had the Bobby Witt Jr. to 25 on the Clutch Factors. Very nice card. Congratulations, Cody. Yeah, that would have been a nice box in there, wouldn't it? Alright, this was 309. 309, like I said, that got buried. We're on like 350 almost. It just got buried down there. Alright, let me what's it called real fast. Let me try to print this list out again because it's not printing. I don't know why. It's saying I got one printer. Printer may be low in ink. Print it anyway. Let me switch my networks and go to the other one. And try to print that upstairs. I'm not going to get in it, but this way I got the sheet for later. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Wrecking me tonight. Alright. Guys, we're going to do this full case of Pops right now. We are going to do this full case of Pops right now. I don't see any trades made. Again, I got that list to use. I got that list to use just like you guys. Let me fix these top loaders. Ooh, we don't want them to fall down. We want them to sit in their spots. Nice. We want to throw that one away. We want to set this guy back over here, because that's my current break spot. Alright. Guys, this is a full case. Full fresh case. Autograph Funko Pops. Autograph Funko Pops. We're going to cut right into it. We're going to pull them out. Guys, thank you for the fill on this. I did this as a full case. Pick one, get 6. 110 a spot. 7 names per. There's our case. We're going to slide all these guys out. We're going to slide all these guys out. We're going to pop this here. Pop that there. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to go like this. And then we're going to slide these ones over. Pull these 2 out and set that there, and set that there. Then we're going to set these 2 here, and we're going to set these 2 back on top of that, and we're going to get rid of this box. We're going to get rid of that box. We're going to slide that helmet over there, put that box there, and we're going to go just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright guys, I did just run this. right when we were live. Again, like I said, y'all picked one, and you got 6. 70 names on the checklist. The first case was absolutely sick. We're going to hit 6 out of these 70 names, so there definitely should be some big ones. I'm not reading them all off. You know who he's picked. You know he's picked. I will say who you get. I will say who wins it. Lots of WWE in here. I noticed that. Alright guys, we're going to get into this. Good luck. Good luck. We're at 12 o'clock. Box 1. Box 1 of 6, guys. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be a little ghost. I'm going to be trying to get some labels printed. Try to get some of this stuff shipped out for you guys. I'll be here, but one of the Pokemon is calling. You missed the midnight. You really missed it. Wow. Oh, we got WWE. We got WWE to start it. How about Alexa Bliss? See, now I got to take this light. Now I got to take this light cover off. Because now I don't like it. Because now we can't. Yeah, there. See, that's better for them. Alexa Bliss with the pink ink. Alexa Bliss, the zombified, Walmart exclusive. Walmart exclusive. Beckett Cert. Beckett Cert. Alexa Bliss. Who's got Alexa Bliss? She keeps thinking I'm talking to her over there in my little machine thing. That's going to number 19. Number 19. Oops. Probably should have it in here. It's probably easier. Number 19. Which goes to spot number 9 and Scott. Spot number 9 and Scott with the Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, box number 1. Box number 2. Box number 2. Yeah, you were definitely over 6 in the last ones. Football. Pop football. How about overrated Terry? How about terrible Terry again? Terrible Terry. Terrible Terry. And that's the 27. 27, which is our 7 spot. And Scott W. Scott W. with the George Clooney pick. 27 and Terrible Terry. On the yellow ink. On the yellow ink. Beckett, sir. Little Terrible Terry. And that's going to Scott W. Yeah, I did 2 I's instead of 2 S's. Well, it's Gold Rush. Box 3. Box 3. Pop movie. Pop movie. Okay. 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 How about Charlie Sheen on the Wild Thing with the Vaughn 99 inscription? Definitely a pretty cool one. Definitely a pretty cool one right there. Definitely a pretty cool one. Who's got Charlie? Spot 18. Going to spot number 8 and Ryan. Going to spot number 8 and Ryan. On the Charlie Sheen Wild Thing. JSA cert. With the inscription Vaughn and 99. Ricky Vaughn. Charlie Sheen. That's sick. That's a dope one. Definitely a dope one there. Ryan Vogues. Alright. We're 3 for 3 on hitters. We're 3 for 3 on hitters. Box 4. Box 4. Like in this, with this price tag, I want 6 people to win. Realistically, I want 6 spots to win. Not gonna lie. Y'all, that was a great movie. Next box. Box number 4, guys. Box number 4. Been a solid case so far. Been a solid case. Bliss, Bradshaw, and Vaughn. Well, Sheen. Pop basketball. Pop basketball. How about Dennis Rodman on the All-Star? Dennis Rodman, a little worm action. A little worm action on the All-Star, John. Just got Dennis. He would have probably been picked if Leviticus was in this. Not gonna lie. He probably would have been picked if Leviticus was in this. 47. 47 and going back to the 7 spot and Scott. Going back to the 7 spot and Scott. Little Dennis Rodman. I'd never guessed it by the picture when I would have never, even there, I would have never guessed that's Dennis Rodman. I really wouldn't have. Nice hit, Scott. Nice hit. Scott with the double up right now. Scott with the double up on the same spot, too. He only had one spot, I think. Guys, two left. Two left. We got 5 and 6. 5 and 6 left back here. 5 and 6. We need a big one. That's solid. That's 4 solid pops. But I just don't feel the oomph there yet. I just don't feel that. You know what I mean? I want one of these. I want one of them. Guys, box number 5. Box number 5 out of 6. Good luck. That basketball again? Another basketball? Another basketball. Oh, I know that one already. How about a little Dominique? How about a little Dominique? Who's got Dominique? Spot 46. Spot 46 with Dom. And that's going to our 6th spot and Brandon. That's going to our 6th spot and Brandon with the Dominique. There's your Beckett. Oh, Dominique Wilkins with the red ink. With the red ink. Hey, it's a hit, Brandon. Brandon had 2 spots in the main. I was hoping he got 1 out of it. I was hoping it was a bigger one. Hoping it was a bigger one for him, but we take 1, right? I mean, guys, the last box. Again, thank you for the fill. Do we want more if I can get more? I can probably message my guy tomorrow and see if I can get another case. Are we done it too? Are we done it too? It's up. I mean, it's totally up to you guys, but guys, box 6, box number 6. Good luck. 4 hitters. 4 hitters out of 5 isn't bad. Like I said, I would rather have all 6 with these big dollar spots. I'd rather have 6 ships, but little pop MLB. Get more. Get more. They're nice. We got MLB. MLB, and you've seen the team already. You've seen the team by his hat. How about a little Yordan Alvarez on the orange ink? On the orange ink. I don't see him anywhere. Excuse me. I know he wasn't picked. I know he wasn't picked. There he is, spot 26. The 6 with back-to-back hits with Dominique and Yordan. Brandon with a double hit on the 6th spot. Yordan Alvarez on the orange ink. Nice case. Really, really nice case, I would say. No bangers, but solid. Yeah, no bangers, but solid. No crazy, but a solid case. No junk. You know what I mean? Alexa Bliss, I would say, was probably the worst, right? Because Terry stuff sells. Terry stuff sells. You needed 2 to make up for the last time. Terry stuff does sell, so. And wrestling stuff sells, especially chicks. Especially women wrestler stuff sells. Guys, that is what I had for tonight. Thank you for filling. I waited around for this. That's the reason I didn't come live so late. I wanted to wait for this. I tried to wait um, as long as I could. You guys did wind up getting it done, so we could break it, which is awesome. I'm 2.5 hours tonight, which isn't bad. Isn't bad for that. I mean, but there's our pops. You had two for Scott, two for Brandon, one for Ryan, and one for Scott K. Yeah, but women wrestlers do sell. Women wrestlers autos do sell. I mean, that's the only upside to it. But yeah, you did have some sick wrestlers. Guys, thank you again. Dynamite is filled. That'll definitely. I'll come live tomorrow night, but tomorrow during the day I got work, and then I'm going to be trying to sort these couple that broke tonight, print some labels, get some of this stuff out the door for you guys. Um, so tomorrow, like I said, we'll be a little bit on the quieter side. Try to get that select filled and that dynamite. I'll probably post the last two hockey. I'll post one if it fills. I'll post the other one. Get them out of the way. But anyway, guys, thank you again for a great night. You guys are awesome. Until next time, I'm out of here.